Hi, this is McJty for the next episode of my Let's Play. I did a bit of off-camera work. I finished my tower. I'm reasonably happy with it. I made the floor dark wood now instead of stone, and I put some I don't know how to call these in English. Little bits of stone on top. Let's call it that way. In addition, I also started. This house is too small, and also it's more for Tinker's Construct and older and more less techy style stuff. I want to start a new building there. I've already made a platform, and it's going to be a bit more modern, I think. So I want to use Chisel Bits. So in the meantime, still waiting on these three, so that I can start my power generator. But in the meantime, let's make some Chisel and Bit stuff. I'll be back after I crafted all the ingredients. Okay, so I made a chisel, I made a chisel bag, and yeah, I had to get one piece of that to make that bag. What I usually do is select this one and put all of that in my bag. So here are all the bits, and I have one here that I can now use to build. First, let me show you. I would like to build support beams here on those 4 blocks. I'm not sure yet how I will make it look. Maybe just a simple look, so let me experiment a bit. So okay, that's a block to make it easier. Let me put one. Okay, like this. So normally you can put one of these on the corners, but I thought let's select this one. I think of course it doesn't exactly match, so I have to tweak it a bit. So let's put plane, and now it should be okay on all sides. And let's connected plane we need. We can go up. We need a reference point. Okay. One more. Okay, so this could be good as a support. Let me make a template for that. I forgot to craft that. Okay, I made a positive chisel design, so I can remember this. Okay, this one. Do I have it? Yes, I have it. Flower Child. I thought I already had that achievement. Okay. Minecraft being derpy again. Achievements. So let me put that here, and now what you can do is just like this. That's easy. Okay, again one has to be careful to not fill up the bag, of course. So what I do, if I have too much stuff in it, I just use it up as much as possible for a single block, like this, and last one like this. Okay, and again like this. I think I can make another one. Let me see. Yes. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, stupid sugar cane is in the way for my... Okay, that looks nice. So, Chisel Bits is really very nice to use like this. Not sure exactly what design I'm going to do on top of here. Let me think and experiment a bit with that. I'll be back. Hello, it's another day for me, and I started working on something new, a new building. It's not finished. Let's take a look. The idea is that it will be my main control area. So I'm using Chisel and Bits. So this is a chiseled block, and this is also a chiseled block. And well, and all these torches will probably replace them with painted glowstone. But this gives an idea of how I made it. So let's continue. I want to raise this one higher. First, like this. First, I'm going to do these parts, and after that the glass. I'll be back when I have raised this a bit. Oh, by the way, I've managed to get a fourth ender lily, but still no ender pearl. Once I have that, I can do a lot more. I really wondered, it's not the first time that I hear that noise. I don't know what's making it. It's always around this area. And if I look up on the map, there's one creature here that isn't recognized, so I'm guessing that might be it. It's very strange. I don't know what it is. It's something to investigate later, and apparently also something that doesn't despawn. Or else there is a spawner of it, I don't know. So I decided to go and investigate what that noise is. Was it really very strange, and other noises as well. Okay, I'm close now. To whatever it is. I ran out of torches and I have new ones. Question is, okay, it's either above or below us. Looking a bit. If I find it, I'll show you. Okay, mystery solved. It's a direwolf from EnderIO. Okay, so it stopped raining, and I think it looks nice from the outside. I'm probably at some point going to make another floor above that in the same style, but for now it looks decent. I still need to put a roof on it, but so eventually I would like to have a big RFTools screen here to access my inventory using the storage scanner, but I'm not there yet. Still lacking ender pearls, for example, which are needed for the storage scanner, as well as power infrastructure. So, but it's a start. One of the things I would like to do soon now is to make some EnderIO machines, so I can make painted glowstone to replace the torches, and also I need a roof, but I haven't decided yet what material I want to use for that. So I moved some stuff here. So this becomes my main base of operation. I will first think a bit about possible roof material. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I just increased the size of my smelter because I want to process a lot of metals for making machines, EnderIO for example. So let's start doing that. Doing metal processing now. So getting lots of stuff. I already have copper and tin. I'm making iron, so that in the end, eventually I will of course use EnderIO machines or some other mods machines for that to double the ores, but for now this will do. So I made myself a sag mill powered by RFTools machine. EnderIO has specific support for the one probe, which is very nice, but it's a bit large. Maybe she should have put it on the sneaking mode, I don't know. Okay, let me put the probe in my hand so I can switch to it if I want. It's better. So I made a sag mill because to make the painting machine I need no, not this, but I need electrical steel, and I need silicon for that, as well as coal powder. I also will need an alloy smelter in a moment, so okay, I'm getting some silicon. Let me first go sleep, because it's not safe over there yet. So I made a painting machine, an alloy smelter, and a sag mill. This is temporary setup. I'm not going to leave these machines here. Also, I closed these walls for now. Eventually I want this to go on into the area there, and I still need a roof. But now that I have a painting machine, I hopefully can paint my glowstone. I will have to get a bit more glowstone, and I can also then make cables hidden in the wall. Let me take you. I said, let me take you. And see if I can paint you. Oh, I had enough apparently. Okay, seems to be working. That looks weird in the inventory. Let's see how it looks. Place it down. Okay, that's fine. So let's check the light. 13 here, so that seems okay. I probably want this to be also one of those. Let's see. Okay, let's first remove all the torches. Get an idea of what has to be done. So okay, doesn't matter. So I guess we have to do all these, and also okay, that's just, I'm going to make more glowstone. Oh, I felt that. So now I can fetch these. Okay, I will continue with this. I think it looks a lot lots better this way. Okay. So I started making something, a big pit. I thought, well, we don't have the ender pearl yet to make the builder for this build, for the power generator based on the tree, but I can of course already prepare and set up the rest of the machines. So I decided to do that. Oh, too late. In the meantime, I also went to Quarry and I found dimensional shards, to mine I mean, in the nether. There's I enabled dimensional shard generation in the nether and in the end in this pack, because it's easier to get, but it's extremely rare. I have only found 2 dimensional shards ores, and well, I have already explored a lot of the nether. So I'd like to work now on at least setting up the beginning of that machine power generation. So let me prepare the floor a bit and I will be back. So nearly ready with the basic setup, using Chisel Bits to make a fence around it. These are the last. Okay, so this is the area now. The sapling will be here, and here is a control area. this entire area here will be quarried by the builder when it's ready. The builder will start quarrying the tree, so that ladder has to go just from this height, because otherwise it would quarry the sapling. Of course, that means that once the tree has grown, the wooden log at the bottom will not be quarried. So I will make something with a piston to push this up once the tree has grown. I have done this at Forestry Craft server and it works. And it's a good way to make sure the sapling isn't accidentally quarried away. And this ender lily seems to be close to being ready. So maybe we can make the builder after all. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to craft the needed machines for this. Okay, so I just found out that I actually need a sticky piston, and I don't have slimes yet, but luckily, if you can just see it, no you can't, but there is a slime island right over there. So I'm going to try to get to that. First I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to pillar up that slime island. I'll be back. Okay, I think about here should be right. No, let's move the shield away. My base is there. Almost there. Something fell down already. There are slimes falling down, it seems. Okay, I'm just below that. For safety. Okay, so seems pretty good. Let me chop down this tree. What did I get? Yes, good saplings. Purple slime blocks. I don't exactly know which ones are the good ones. Stop it. Okay, I will mine a bit here and then I will be back. Okay, so this is the setup. There's a sticky piston there. The repeater here, a timer here set to 20 ticks, 1 second, and the comparator. So a sapling is okay, nothing will happen. But as soon as it grows, it becomes a tree, and it will be pushed up. The dirt block will be pulled down again, and then I will place a block here, probably the user from McJty Utilities, to replant the sapling. So, and the query will start querying from this height, and when the tree is pushed up, it will be in the query area. I have to use repeater because if you don't, let's see what happens then. If you use simple redstone, so as soon as the block is there, oh, it doesn't even go through. Oh, okay, that's because the tick, this gives one tick redstone pulse, and the comparator through the block cannot detect that. So that's why it has to be a repeater. And also, let me put it back. Wrong direction. And so I made the tick a bit longer, so to ensure that the piston gets the signal. Also, this has to be a timer and not a constant redstone signal, because otherwise the piston stays up once it is up. Its pistons behave a bit weird in relation to redstone. Okay, so I need to make some other machines.